Okay, let's start blending the oils and the kaolin clay. So this soap is for those people that really love purple, and I know a few. So I'm going to use that same pouring and swirling technique that I used in the, the Palo Santo soap, where there's a lot of hanger swirling going on. And but all the colors are going to be really close to the same color, so I can get away with doing that and the design not being too busy. I'm soaping at about 75 degrees. Have not used this fragrance before, called the Grim Reaper. Another soaper out there said that was a really good scent, and so let's integrate that into a soap. I think to play it safe, I'm going to add the fragrance as I use it though. Really light trace already. So let me get the batter into the smaller amounts of color first. By the way, let's see. This one is a mix of Marvelous Neon and Amethyst, because I wanted a bright purple. This is my Shimmer Gold. This is Cyber Grape. And I'm going to need some titanium dioxide, but I always add that after I get the batter in there, because it can settle on the bottom of the cup. Okay, are we ready? So let's get the purple. Which purple did I want to use here? I want to get this one mixed up a little first before I add it to the big batch. And I'm going to add some titanium dioxide to that. I want a really kind of light purple base. I'm just going to go ahead, add some TD to that and to my smaller amount of TD over there. And that's a little too pink for me, so I'm going to add a little bit of basic purple. I think that'll give me what I want. I want it to be light, but I don't really want it on the red side of things. That's better. I'll be blending that more because it needs it, but I'm going to need to blend it a little more after I add the fragrance. Okay, the rest of the amounts are going to be blended with the frother. See, is that dark enough to show up with that background? I'm going to add a little bit more, just a wee bit. Seems like I skipped out on one of these. I'll use some of this base. This is okay because this is my darkest purple. How did I miss you? And this is Wisteria Purple mixed with some Midnight Blue, which is a really dark blue. Just cleaned off my frother because I'm going to do the white Let's get the fragrance in there. How are we doing here? Doing good. This is the kind of swirl that it's nice if the batter is a little thicker. Did I get everybody this time? Okay, speak up now. Lots of bubbles on that. Okay, back to the frother. Okay. So that's all ready to go. We are ready to pour. I'm going to stir this. There's a lot of bubbles in there. It's a nice consistency now. A little thicker than what I usually use, but it's still fine. So I'm just going to stir that. Okay, so we want a little bit on the bottom. Big spoon here. Get some white. Some of the gold on there. Beautiful. So I named this soap Royal Purple, just to have the excuse to add some gold to it, because gold and purple look really royal together. And then I'm going to ladle on some more purple. Spatulatize this a little bit. Some of this darker purple. It's a little too thick to pour. Some of this similar but a little darker cyber grape. Note to self, this little bent spoon is perfect for this. Let's get a little bit of white in there since I did make more of it. So creamy. It looks messy because that's the only way I can operate sometimes. But you'll see that with this very sort of busy swirl I'm going to do inside that it really won't matter too much. So I'm predicting when this is all said and done that when we cut the bars, we're going to see that this dark purple next to that gold is going to just be awesome. Okay, let me do the rest of the base. Keep a little bit for the very top. Alright, so if I'm going to swirl this, I better do it now. So I'm going to do a lot of up and down. Go back again. And then I'm going to go back and forth. Wow, this is a workout with this thick soap. So I'm going back and forth as I pull the hanger tool up. And let's get this cleaned off. Get the rest of this there. Flatten this out a little bit first before I put the rest of the top colors on there. And let's give this another little go to get that mica drizzle kind of spread out a little. Okay, so there is my royal purple, and I'll bring you back for the cut. Okay, let's cut into this royal purple and show you the top again with that gold. Adds to its royal nature. And let's cut it. Oh, pretty good so far. Just reminding you that I wanted to use that same swirling technique that I used for the Palo Santo soap, which was a lot of swirling. But again, if you keep the colors pretty close to its related colors, then it's no problem in mixing them if you overly swirl them. So I think that even if that wasn't the case, that the colors are staying pretty distinct, so the colors are not mixing. But in this case, if the colors did mix, with the exception of the gold, we would still avoid that kind of muddying effect. The major note in this that I pick up is rose, but it's not a strong rose for people that don't like rose. It has ylang ylang, and it has tonka bean, it has jasmine, so it comes across as a nice floral, perfect for purple. Actually, when I smelled the fragrance out of the bottle, the first thing I thought was purple. So I do get a lot of the inspiration for the designs by smelling the fragrance first. Something on my, I'm going to have to plane a lot of these, something on my wire that's adding to that scrapey texture. So it comes across as a nice purple with that gold on top. I also kind of look at the soaps that are on my website. And by the way, thank you, those of you who have visited the website and made some purchases, or just visited the website. But I look at my website and I think, what color is missing at the moment? I also think about what fragrances are missing, and I just want to make sure that I always have some kind of variety on the website. That reddish purple in there, like this part right there, that's that cyber grape. And I was really wondering how that would work with the other purples, and it works great. I also have a mix of Rustic Essentials Basic Purple with, let's see, it's really dark because I mixed that with Midnight Blue from My Cousin Moore, because I wanted something to add that darker definition that I think really adds some drama to the soap design. And I'm still posting every day on Instagram. I haven't missed a day on that for quite a while. When I'm traveling, it becomes a little more difficult, so I missed a couple of days there. But in any case, I get a lot of inspiration from what I see, and this is my way to share it with you, with my photography on Instagram. And that's a good vehicle for you to share back with me too. So if you have soaps that you want to share with me, I'd love to see them. And you can do that on Instagram. That white came out really nice too. So I have the variety of a dark, medium, and light color value there, which always helps the design. And we'll say goodbye to you now. Thanks for watching. I've got some other soaps made that I just have to edit the videos for. And then I'll see you next Saturday, because that's when I post, Saturday mornings. And we'll see you then. See you later, everybody. Bye.